I think what Trump has done has gone to not just anyone that comes after Maduro, but also in other countries, like you mentioned, where the drugs come from, Colombia. He's also talked about Cuba. I think dictators, they don't talk soft policy, they don't talk economic deals, but they do talk, hey, if you are mean to me in the dead of night, I'm coming for you. And now there's proof of concept on that. It does happen, and it could happen again. And, we're speaking in pure conjecture here, but there is a possibility that the vice president who has taken over from Maduro was kind of in on it in the lead up, might have even been providing Trump with some information. I wonder if that person also knows where the bread is buttered now. But I want to talk about America first, right? Because Trump is getting criticism from his base that, it's the strike on Iran. What happened to the idea that the world is just, why would we care about what's happening in Venezuela? Why would we care about what's happening in Iran and Israel when there's poverty at home? What happened to America first? And I think America first kind of gets a bit, we've got it wrong in the sense that America First isn't itself an isolationist policy. America First is more, how does America benefit the most in any particular decision? So if it is striking Iran, it's not a matter of we're getting involved in intervention. It's that America will be better than it was 24 hours ago if we do this. Same thing with Maduro gone. So is this in itself an America First policy? Is America better off now that Maduro's out of there?
Well, you've got to think about it. Look, America First, like all of these policies, James, means different things to different people. If you perceive America First to be an aggressively isolationist policy, which is we do not want to get involved with anything that is going on in the world. We do not want to get involved in the Middle East. We certainly don't want to get involved in Venezuela. This is nothing to do with us. We want to prioritize our people, our country. Then you would say that this contravenes America First. If America First to you means that you prioritize what is good for America, in inverted commas, and what is good for America can mean different things to different people, then perhaps it is. Because you've got to think of it like this. Trump says that they are now going to run Venezuela for the foreseeable. They are now going to get the oil pumping again. They are now going to ensure that trillions of dollars will now be siphoned off to America, or billions of dollars will now be siphoned off to America. That will help the American economy. That will help American companies. That will help the stock market. Is that not America First? Because really all they had to do was one relatively, although highly skillful operation, and they've got rid of Maduro, and now they've got access to all of these resources. Whilst not forgetting as well that people always talk about the oil in Venezuela, and so they should, largest oil reserves in the world. But it's not just the oil. It's the fact that we've got gold. It's the fact that we've got natural gas reserves, and we've got huge deposits of natural minerals. All of these things can be mined, and they are all highly lucrative industries, particularly for the oil companies. Trump has actually said himself that he had a meeting with the execs of all the big oil companies in order to start going into Venezuela and start exploiting the oil. So like all of these things, James, it depends how you look at it. But I'm going to be telling you quite honestly, I don't think Delcy Rodriguez, the current president of Venezuela, is going to be messing around with Donald Trump. Because she saw what happened to her boss. She saw what happened to her boss and her boss's wife. And Trump has been very, very clear and direct with her. If you try any type of shenanigans with me, this same thing is going to happen to you. So she is under no illusions when it comes to that. In fact, there is a rumor, and I need to make this absolutely clear. This is conjecture. This is a rumor. But there is a rumor in Venezuela that she was in on this because all of the top dogs in Maduro's cabinet all had bounties on their head, placed there by the American government, apart from Delcy Rodriguez and her brother, who was head of the Senate. Now, why is that? Why are they the only two people who didn't have that? So the rumors are that she was in on it from the start, which is why she was ushered into power. and not Corina Machado, who is rightly seen by many Venezuelans as the de facto leader of the country. In fact, Trump has actually said that she is a nice lady, but she doesn't have the respect of the country. And what many people interpret that by that is that she doesn't have the respect of the military. So to go back to America first, if you think America first means absolutely no intervention, we focus on our country and our country alone, then this is a complete abandonment of your policy and your election pledges. If you think America first means doing what's right by America, including the economics of it, then actually maybe this is America first.